Much of the news surrounding the Memphis Grizzlies these days is centered on Ja Morant, but Desmond Bane is one of the NBA's best young players and just inked the largest contract in franchise history. Although he's yet to make an All-Star game, Bane is more than deserving. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Scott Procter, and you know the deal by now, right? This is Procter's Point of View, and as always, we love hearing feedback from you on receiving comments like this one right here. And stay tuned to a little bit later in this episode when I address this silly comment about the Grizzlies' newest guard. But is there a shooting guard in the NBA more underrated than Desmond Bane? The flamethrower from Richmond, Indiana is a career 42.5% three-point shooter and has shot at least 40% on threes in each of his 3 NBA seasons. Last year, he averaged a career-high 21 points, 5 boards, and 4.5 assists on 48% shooting from the field for the 51-win Grizzlies. His 228 made threes last season were a franchise record, and last week, Bane made more franchise history by signing a 5-year, $207 million extension. It's the first $200 million deal given to a Grizzly in the largest contract in the team's history. Of course, when a non-superstar player like Bane gets superstar money, NBA Twitter is filled with people saying, "You're giving money away to anyone nowadays," and thinking he's not deserving of the largest contract in team history. But all those people are doing is showing that they don't really know or really watch ball. We've already established that Bane is undoubtedly one of the NBA's best perimeter shooters, but he's also the kind of human being Memphis needs around for the long haul. If you didn't know, my boy Dez got it out the mud. I worked as a local sports reporter in Bane's hometown of Richmond, Indiana, while he was at TCU, and that man is a celebrity there because of his story and because of his character. He was a 0-star recruit at a tiny Catholic high school in small town Indiana and spent his entire senior season of high school uncommitted despite averaging 30 points per game. He committed to TCU over Miami of Ohio in May of his senior year. He went on to become a 4-year player at TCU who literally never missed a game. He played in all 141 games during that span and left TCU as the program's winningest player of all time. After being selected late in the first round of the 2020 NBA draft, I called him the steal of the draft that night. And he went on to be named to the All-Rookie team before an impressive second year and before a full-on breakout this past season. He may never be the best player on the team with talents like Ja Morant and Defensive Player of the Year Jaren Jackson Jr. as teammates, but Bane is still more than deserving of his big payday. Just look at what the NBA champion Denver Nuggets gave Michael Porter Jr., their third best player at best in 2021, a 5-year, $207 million max extension. It's the exact same deal that Bane just got, and it didn't prevent Denver from winning it all. Plus, give me Dez over Michael Porter Jr. all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. But shout out to our guy right here for this comment, and I just have to address this one. Franco Medina, my guy, you are tripping. And you sound a little bit like a hater. D-Rose might be a little old, that's undeniable, but he not weak, nor is he a loser, as you suggested. Just watch this impact he's going to have on the Grizzlies this season, both on and off the court. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out our recent video on Derrick Rose and his future in the NBA now that his time in New York with the Knicks is over. But that's going to do it for this episode of Procter's Point of View. See you right back here tomorrow.